Alright, I thought I would do a quick video of my top 10, actually top 15 most anticipated games of 2013. Now this list, some games you would be saying, oh well, those might not even be out this year. This is just from, you know, best case scenario. Every game on this list has been, well, for the most part, revealed. Um, so yeah, most of these are Nintendo games, but pretty much every single one except for one, maybe two of them are. I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's get into this. Starting at number 15. Oh, and don't think that this is actually a hard list to make, since don't think 15 is like literally like, oh, I have no interest in it. It's just, not every game can be number one. So starting at number 15, Yoshi Land U. No, I didn't call it Yarn Yoshi. If you remember the Miiverse hack from a while ago, quite some time ago now, it had said it was called Yoshi Land Wii U. More than likely, they'll just call it Yoshi Land U. If they called it Yarn Yoshi, then I would probably not even get the game just because of that name, because it's stupid. So moving on to number 14 is Watch Dogs. Believe it or not, yes, I hate Ubisoft. Why I'm getting this game, I don't know. Well, I mean, it looks awesome. I like the whole hacking features you can do. Actually, speaking of Ubisoft, I just realized I didn't add Assassin's Creed 4 on this list. Oh well, maybe if I had a top 20 video. So yeah, Watch Dogs. It looks pretty cool. And it's coming onto the Wii U, so I'm definitely picking it up on the Wii U because the gamepad I think will work best with the hacking features. Moving up to number 13, Bayonetta 2. Yes, let the craziness ensue once again. All the crazy Bayonetta 1 fanboys. I never actually played the first, but Platinum Games, I like what they do, so I'm hoping they can do a great game with Bayonetta 2, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and try it out. Moving on to number 12. Pretty much the only game that's not, well, it might actually come to the Wii U, but it hasn't been confirmed for it yet, is Destiny, Bungie's next game. I'm pretty much going to completely ignore all first-person shooters for the 8th generation, except for Destiny, because I'm just sick of shooters. Well, maybe Halo 5 and 6, but we'll see about that. I don't even know. I hate 343, but we're getting off topic. So moving on, number 11, Pikmin 3. Now you might be thinking, well, why is this so low on your list? Well, truth is I've already pre-ordered it and paid it off, and it's coming out, out of all the games on my list, it's probably the next one that's coming out that I'll be getting. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I was hoping it was a launch title, which it was originally for, then it was a launch window, now it's just outside launch window. But Miyamoto wants his perfection, so whatever. Number 10 is The Wonderful 101. Not really much to say. It's a new IP. It looks awesome. A bit of a Beautiful Joe thing going on there. I just like the creativity, and again, Platinum Games, they're great developers. Number 9, Zelda 3DS. This is the one that's, it hasn't actually been revealed yet. There's really no confirmation that it will be out this year, but it was supposed to be shown last E3, but for some reason it wasn't, like Retro Studios game. But, it really should be shown this E3, therefore it gets a spot on my list. And we already know they are working on a Zelda 3DS, not a remake of Majora's Mask, because quite a while ago, Nintendo had said, when people said, can we have a Majora's Mask remake, they mentioned, they're just like, if we did do that, it would be after a brand new Zelda for the 3DS, so therefore, they're making a Zelda for 3DS. And the interesting thing is, unlike Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, the traditional handheld Zeldas, or not necessarily traditional, but the recent ones, they said it would play more like Ocarina of Time 3D. Anyway, number 8 on my list, another game that still hasn't actually been revealed for this year, but it could possibly happen. Smash Bros. 3DS version. There's no way in hell the Wii U version is going to come out this year. It'll be out next year. But it's very likely the 3DS version could come out by this holiday season. Because if you think about it, it's a 4 gigabyte cartridge compared to, a 25 gigabyte Wii U disc, so it's gonna have a lot less data on it, so it'll be a lot less work to do the 3DS version. Plus, if they came out both on the same day, the Wii U and the 3DS version, more than likely people would buy one or the other, not both. So I think if Nintendo has the 3DS version come out first, people will buy that just, because everyone's craving Smash Bros. So they would buy that, and then the Wii U one would come out, half a year later in 2014. People would pick it up on the Wii U, play it that way, make more money. Moving on, number 7 on my list, Mario Kart U. I'm just excited to see what Mario Kart looks like in HD with 60 frames per second, all that type of stuff. And we really need some good online multiplayer games for the Wii U. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate will do a good job with that. But yeah, moving on up. Number 6, Pokemon X version. Originally I was going to get Pokemon Y version, but I decided to get Pokemon X just after consideration. I like the deer with swords for legs better than the bird, dragon, whatever you want to call it. Moving on, number 5, Monolith Soft's X game. Now, I never played Xenoblade. I know it's a great game, it doesn't interest me, I don't care. But I can't resist what they showed off even in the teaser. Like, it just looks phenomenal. That's all I need to say. Number 4 is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Reborn, the remake. Wind Waker is one of my favorite Zelda games, probably second or third favorite behind Ocarina, and Skyward Sword is in there. So I can't really turn down a Wind Waker remake. Then we got the 3D Mario that's coming out this holiday season. That's number 3 on my list. So I still can't really think what they're going to do with this one to make it different than usual. We went from 64 to Sunshine to Galaxy. I don't want them to stay in space, but at the same time, how do you improve on it like dramatically like they always do? I'm thinking maybe they'll introduce a co-op feature for the first time ever in a 3D Mario game. I don't know, that'd be pretty cool, I think. Besides, in Galaxy, where player 2 is literally controlling a cursor, which was just lame. Number 2 on my list, again, this actually hasn't been confirmed yet, but we know it's coming eventually. Miyamoto's new IP for the Wii U. It's very possible he could show it off at E3 this year, and, if best case scenario, it comes out this year. If it does, it's on my list. If it's not, it's still on my list, but probably gets shuffled around a bit. Now, the final moment that we've all been waiting for, my most anticipated game of 2013, is Retro Studios' mystery game for the Wii U. Big fan of Retro Studios. They're my favorite developers out of anyone. Well, maybe except for Nintendo themselves. But, yeah, it's going to be Star Fox HD. I love Star Fox. It's been 8 years since the last home console Star Fox game. It's about time we get it. Retro Studios, they're all about reviving Nintendo's franchises that have been swept under the rug. They did it with Metroid, they did it with Donkey Kong, now it's time to bring Star Fox back to life. Star Fox HD, it's going to happen, it's going to be great. That's my top 15 list, I should say, of most anticipated games of 2013. So stick around for more videos.